Okay. Why do I always start every video with okay? Although I suppose how else am I supposed to start a video? I mean, I gotta start a video with something. The patch of grass is just... I wonder if that's intentional. It's supposed to represent, like, lines in the concrete. But it's literally just two-dimensional... It's literally just two-dimensional sprites. I think it's called sprites. Oh, that's kind of three-dimensional. Yes, I'm easily distracted. How can you tell? Then again, I suppose if it's supposed to represent cracks where 4 sheets of concrete come together, that could be something. Anyway, where was I? Right. Scenario. So I've completed these 2. Next is Narva. And then River, and then Ruta. And I think Ruta was the one from the November beta. The one that I tried like 7 or 8 times and got my butt kicked each time. Also, on the subject, I mentioned a invasion scenario that Russia had, and that was replaced by the zombie outbreak scenario. It was not Klaipeda, it was actually the power plant invasion scenario. So right, Narva. I think defend the strategic point from enemy waves. Each additional zone capture grants you additional income. And then schwacking enemies gets you more. I could go with heavy cav. Although I am honestly kind of tempted to go with cluster. Like cluster on the MLRS instead of TBMs. I think I have the MSCs instead of the Pack 2s, so range is slightly shorter, but actually that's a point. Go to support US Pack 2 with 4 missiles. So it can target 2 aircraft. Target 3. Fires 2 missiles per, but it has a shorter range. And then you have this. Target 2 aircraft, target 3 aircraft, and target 3 aircraft, but fires 2 missiles per. And I believe this is the one that I'm bringing. Anyway, I digress. I was thinking, because I think I might have figured out how these scenarios work. And I think you need to be pretty proactive at the start. Specifically capturing at least 1, maybe 2 of the additional zones alongside the central zone. So, of course, because the problem I had towards the end of the Kaliningrad scenario wasn't that I was running out of money. I think I had like 4,000 points at one point. The problem that I had was that I was getting my units blown up, and I was waiting for them to filter back into the deck. Also, if I'm going to be entirely honest, a 2.05 KD ratio still isn't great in the... I mean, it's better, but it's still not great as a defensive scenario goes. I definitely could have done things better in that one, particularly that stupid half-baked infantry assault to try and recapture Charlie. I can't remember if I had the Striker RVs back. I think I did, but I could have at least sent those along to try and help deal with the autocannons, or not autocannons, but to deal with everything over there. They would have had javelins and APSs, something that the ACV-30s did not have. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I'm half tempted to go into the editor, grab the Narva defense scenario, and boot it and boot up an editing then edit version, just to see what's there initially. Would that be something like? Would that be? Because I mean, you can argue that wouldn't be fair, quote unquote, that you should just go into it cold. But if I'm going to be entirely honest, only an idiot would go into any sort of combat scenario without without any without taking into it. I can't speak today. You can make an argument for going in cold, but anyone who's going to be commanding forces in an engagement is going to be an absolute idiot if they do not take into account any intelligence that they have in front of them, which is kind of where I'm leaning. And besides, it's only going to be initial look. So I think I'm going to do that. Is it... Where is it? There it is. Local copy, because you can't edit the original. Edit scenario. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. But I just want to see what is there from the start. Snow Castle. Okay, what do we have? Supplies, spawn point. I'm assuming this is mine. And I'm assuming that's the point that I need to capture. Oh, these towers can be manned. Okay. Interesting. Air. I'm guessing that's snipers, more snipers, Bravo. More snipers. Huh, this is actually the opposite direction in which you come from in Papers, Please. More snipers. LA drop zone, man pads over there. That's Delta. What is that? Echo. Okay, so that's Echo. Delta. That's Charlie. Bravo. Bravo is EAA. AA1. Art 1. I'm guessing that's artillery, or that's anti-air. That's artillery. Art AA. EAA. What is EAA? Spawn point 3. Spawn point 4. What is EAA? Hang on. Script editor. Waves, check players, def. cover when let's see. Is there anything that's EAA? Wave 9, wave 8 plus 9 random, wave 7 plus 8 random. Gunships. HAA. AR. Air. Okay. So I'm guessing that's light AA and then heavy AA. RT1. CO1. Light AA. Okay. So that's what they mean by light AA then. I'm assuming. USRU. And then presumably mixed is just gonna like pull from each of these. Okay. Oh, I went too far. Unit random win. Was it unit random? Was that what I was in? I think that was what I was in. Air S2. Heavy AA2, Pack 3 MSE, or S350. Okay. That's kind of interesting because... normally they throw books at you. Although that was heavy AA2. Light AA2. Baregs. Shogas, Strelas. Huh. So where's heavy AA1 then? Heli AT. UAV, gunship, heavy AA1. What wave is this supposed to be? Wave 8. Book M2. Slam ram. I wonder if this has been updated to take into account the fact that the slam ram is not actually a Tor, Strela, Osa, Tunguska. I wonder if this... Oh, and that thing. I wonder if this is updated to take into account the fact that the slam ram is not actually a... is not a high mat system anymore, is what I mean. Oh, and they do throw seed at you. Okay. What is this? BMP, BTR, K16, B10, BMOP, BTRD, or War Pigs, ICVs, ISVs, AMPVs, AAVPs, or AAVPs. Huh. So, CO. Alright. Seed. MiG-35, SU-25SM. F-16CJ. Okay. So they do throw seed at you. Seed, Air S3. SU-34, SU-30SM, F-35A, F-18C, F-16C, F-15E. Okay. So these do appear to change depending on the depending on exactly how Depending on whether you go with the US or Russia, these do change. BMP-2 conquers Coronet T, T-72B, T-80. Or... Alright. So now that we get down to like wave 12, wave 13, UAV 3, Heli AT, Heavy AA3, Pack 2, S300 PM, S300 V4. Okay. Seed 2, Artillery 3, Air S4. I wonder when they're gonna throw in things like F-22s. Heli AT Air F3. I'm guessing S is strike and F is fighter. So what is this? T-15, T-15, T-14. Striker ICV. Set V3. And then this is... Huh. Okay. So you start out with a certain set of units, and then it's randomized what comes next. I think. Heli AT K-52. Huh. Okay. Air F3. SU-35S. No, no F-22, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, oh, what's this? Anyway. RD-1. 2S1, Venas, Nova, Renonas, Braggs, Devas. Okay. And so I'm assuming it randomly picks from one of those. Def. I'm guessing these are the defending units. Defending SPAA. Huh. PVAD, and SHORAD, Centurion. Defending manpads, defending snipers, defending inf, patrol. So, light vehicles, basically. Flyers, Humvees, IFAVs. Okay. And then there's this one, Nuke. Tu-160 or B-1B Lancer B-2. Is there like a wave? I'm just wondering, like, where's the start activation? Alright. Well, anyway, I've been poking around through here enough. Very interesting, this, though. So... Alright. Anyway. So it looks like we have a number of snipers, like about 3 or 4 snipers. And then 3 or 4 man pads. It still didn't tell me what EAA is. So, I couldn't find anything with EAA in it, which is actually what I was looking for, and then I got distracted. So, is anything here referenced to EAA? Wave 1, Wave 9, 2, 3, ACT, or ACT. Anyway, I digress. Where is... There it is. Quit. No. Right, let's actually get into this instead of just poking around in the editor. But still, that's interesting. That does give me at least an idea of what is coming next. So, Narva... That gives me an idea of what is coming next. And I'm using this one because I have an idea on how to do this. And we'll see if it works out the way I hope it does. Okay, so immediately pause it. Okay, that supply point is not exactly positioned very conveniently. But, alright. I mean, I can set the TBM launcher there. So that's the point which I need to control. And honestly, these towers have some pretty solid sight lines to them. That's Echo. That also has some pretty solid sight lines. You've got a rail yard Delta, which, oh good grief, you can't see a darn thing from there until they're right on top of you. Charlie. You still have some pretty decent sight lines with Charlie. And then Bravo. Okay, you've got some decent sight lines with Bravo. I did not bring any notable anti-tank infantry along. What I brought along... Well, I brought troopers, and I brought some man pads. That's about it, though. Although I do have these guys. Suffice to say, I do not have any weapons teams, which is a bit of a pest. Although if I load one of these and then load one of these into an AMPV, plunking them down there is going to get me good sight lines on pretty much anything coming out of there. And I might put a man pads team to join them because helicopters are going to be a thing. Same thing probably goes there. Because helicopters are also going to be a thing. How many man-pads teams do I have? I have 2 of them. So maybe 2 man-pad teams over there. 2 man-pad teams over here. And do I wanna... because I'm not overly interested in D. E seems pretty good. C seems pretty good, and B seems pretty good. But my force layout means that I can't really meaningfully... Well, no. If I had put 1 troopers, 1 cav scouts, and 1 mecha AA in each one, then yes, I could do it. What about support? I do have some of these forested areas. And honestly, I'm sitting there thinking that would be a great place to put the Patriot batteries. I do not think I'm gonna have them... I don't think they're gonna get shot at from there. Or here, for that matter. Or heck, I could just put the Patriot batteries on the road. Or right up here. I could just put the Patriot batteries right up there. I could maybe put the C-Rams... Where's the... There's the line of sight tool. I mean, you can make an argument for putting the C-Rams... kind of up here. Put the Patriots there, the C-Rams there. I do have Striker M-SHORADs, which I might want to forward deploy. As for the artillery... Well, I mean, I can put the TBM launcher there. That's not going to be too big of a deal. Maybe if I take 2 of those, load them up with points, I can put the artillery in the forest. That's not going to be a big deal either. Hammets, strikers. And then I have a pair of these, but I'm not sure how useful they're going to be. ICV javelins, CFVs, vehicles. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a pair of Bookers in the point, because there's no reason for me not to, honestly. These towers do offer some very good sight lines. That place not so much. And then I'm going to grab another pair of Bookers. And I think I'm going to move towards B and C at the same time. And to accompany them, how many points do I have left? 360. I'm gonna get a B-Fist. And that only leaves about 100 points. So I think I can place the artillery... Put the artillery down maybe right there. Because I honestly do not think... Unless the AI is going to legitimately try and flank me, which, to be fair, isn't necessarily out of the question, I honestly don't think I'm going to have much to deal with when it comes to the artillery if I place them there. And they're going to have good range to everything else.
Get that engine running! Pedal to the metal, driver! Move the fuck out, driver! Full speed! Let's roll him over! Make way! What are you waiting for? Drive! Moving out. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Oh, I think they've already put a drone up. Oh, that's fine. They have, in fact, already put a drone up. Well, it's an unarmed drone. It's not great, but it's not terrible. When I deploy the,
The cavalry has arrived!
when I deploy the,
Driving to coordinates. Cavalry here.
C-Rams, that's not going to be a big
Moving
deal.
as ordered.
Of course, the important thing is, once I actually get the capture point, I need to grab some infantry to hold the capture point. Oh, look, you really shouldn't have rounded that corner.
The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Armored cav here. Armored moving out. Cavalry here. We're ready for action.
Theoretically, if I can move towards A and
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
B and C, I can take this Booker and park it over here to basically run Overwatch over there. Because the threat avenues towards Alpha is going to be from this direction. Anything that's coming from that direction is going to be more occupied with trying to retake B and C. Theoretically. Crunch. Let me grab a C-Ram. Oh, this looks like a lovely patch of woods to park the C-Rams into.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Air defense, standing by.
Just to get that drone out of the, That buzzing is getting on my nerves. Oh, some naval infantry. Joy.
Friendly fighting vehicle standing by. Armored cav is on the field.
I wouldn't get too close. They do have those surprisingly large launchers. What is... Oh! That's the, Centurion. Boop. Drone problem removed.
Who called the cavalry? Hit it!
Of course, they shot the Beefist first.
Cav is on the
I
field.
think, yeah, Booker only has 2 charges for its APS. I think every single vehicle in the game that has APS that is not a tank and the T-15 have only 2 charges for the APS.
Armored cav ready to roll. Rolling. Target designator engaged in combat.
You'll be fine.
Armored is rolling out.
What you shooting at? You're shooting at Descent key hanging out in the mall. Well, no shopping trip for you.
Bradley in combat. Requesting orders. Engaging hostiles.
Shoot that guy.
Target confirmed. We're engaging. We're engaging. Armored cav ready to rumble. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
Oh! They found some snipers. Well, those guys are about to have a bad day by virtue of some 50mm airburst. Also, I can grab another one of these. Park them over there as well.
Copy. Relocating. Cavalry here. We're under fire. Moving there now.
You're fine.
Who called the cavalry?
Okay, so where
Solid
is...
copy. Moving out.
Where's the naval infantry, then? Don't know where those guys are running, but
Fire director reporting in.
apparently that's what they're doing.
Air defense here.
Flip that on. Now, what I could do is grab a pair of Hemmets. Huh. Oh, what else do you guys blow up? What I can do is grab a pair of Hemmets and load them up with Cav Scouts, Troopers, and Man-Pads, and place them in requisite buildings. I'm thinking this building and the mall. And then if I go for Echo, I can place them just the same setup over here. Although I might want to double up on Echo because they're technically going to have different... They are technically going to have multiple approaches. Or I can double up on these points and ignore the other one.
Armored cab, ready to roll. Make way.
I have a nagging suspicion the naval infantry is around here somewhere. Probably ready to do something not very polite. But okay. Oh, I could have used some of the Bradleys instead of the, Instead of these, I could have grabbed a couple of Cav Bradleys. And used them as,
Cavalry here. Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Driver, move out.
Oh, what you shooting at? Oh, you found a, okay. Well, he had a bad day. I really, really like these bookers. I understand... Look, I now understand why people like the bookers. Nope, because then I would need, like... And I can... no. I might actually reserve some of the, what's the sight lines from there? Pretty good. But the sight lines from there are even better. I'm genuinely wondering whether or not it's a good idea to try and actually commit infantry to these points at all. Possibly in the first few waves, but...
Cavalry here. We're under fire.
Oh, it's just 23mm. You're fine. Good grief. I would be genuinely concerned if 23mm HE is gonna punch through the front of a Booker. I mean, it might inconvenience a Bradley, but a Booker should be. Yeah, okay, that was only ever gonna end one way.
Roger. We're on the move.
Back up. Back up, 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 back up. That is a whole bunch of not nice.
Bradley, ready for combat. Already there. Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Pedal to the metal. One more hit and our tank is done.
Right, so...
The cavalry has arrived. Moving to
You
short
guys are going to
position.
park right there, and you're going to slowly advance across that open field until you have line of sight to those idiots, and then you're going to introduce them to copious amounts
Armored cab is taking fire.
of 50mm airburst. HE. That's what's going to happen.
Driver, move out.
And the reason why is because if I try and get into a fight with guys that have RPGs that can ignore APS, I'm probably going to lose. Although I do need to keep an eye out to make sure they don't recapture Bravo. Can I? There we go.
Gouge on it. Let's get away. Looks like we got us a convoy.
I hear more drone noises.
Right here. We're combat ready. Moving out.
I'm actually gonna move you guys over there. Okay, cool.
War is hell, and we're its director.
Now casually advance over there.
Driver, move forward.
The B-Fist is going to see them before they're within range of the, Is that armed? No, it is not. It's not armed and it is very soon going to be dead.
Right here.
Like that.
Armored cab is on the field. I got my ears on. Go ahead. That's a big 10-4. We're moving. Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies? On the road again. Air defense ready for action.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, they've only been slinging single missiles at problems, so...
Tactical truck ready to haul. Cab is on the field.
Let's make
Copy
sure
the coordinates.
that when the Hemmets
Roger.
come
Moving
in, they're not going to be interrupted by anything. Once I have the infantry down, I'm gonna...
Supply truck under fire. Power up, for fuck's sake.
There's a sniper over there. Where?
Armored cab here. Armored, moving out.
I think I know where. What are you guys doing? No, that's mine.
Fighting vehicle ready.
Go away.
Friendly fighting vehicle, at your orders.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Gunner, identify. Next target. 10, Roger. We're rolling. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Rolling.
I'm gonna go back up there. And let's see. Well, I mean, I can set up the Patriots. Or... I could set up the Patriots. Or I can grab a pair of Seps. Or I can deploy a pair of CEVs. CFVs, rather. Shoreds. I don't think the air threat is quite to the point where I need to break out the Shoreds, so I'm going to grab a pair of these. To see if I can't.
Moving there now. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Bring some supplies for
Armored Cav, ready to roll. Make way.
the different points.
Armored transport reporting in. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Someone call for a cab? Already there.
At some point, though, I will need to pull these armored vehicles out. Oh, they have a drone. A drone with the Tatkas. Cute. I have APS.
They scratched our paint job. Cavalry here. We're in combat. Who called the cavalry?
Oh, okay.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. End of the line. Everybody out. 99. Mission accomplished. Fire director, here.
Well, that could have gone better, all things considered.
The cavalry has arrived.
That's actually a point. How many points do I have? Grab the Patriots and set them up. If they're going to be throwing long-range drones like that, then it's probably about time that I actually get a bit proactive. And to grab this as well. And set it up there. So I have my heavies,
Roger,
for lack
we're
of a better
off the line.
term,
Pedal to the metal. Departing.
set up and in place.
Landscape designers at your command.
Hmm. Of course, I imagine things are going to get much, much, much more hectic than they already are, or than they currently are.
The higher they fly, the further they fall.
Flip that on. Because I want to know what's going on over there.
It's en route. Check. Moving to new grid.
Rocket artillery at your command, sir.
Grab that. What do we have? Prisms. Supply weight, 700 kilograms. Resupply time, 45 seconds. Ignores cover, can be intercepted, and they are laser guided. I mean, I know laser guidance is an expedient.
Troop transport ready.
It's not... You can't transport troops.
Get your asses out of my vehicle.
It's not entirely accurate, but it's an expedient. Now, half the reason why I put up the RQ-7s was because I want to know what's going on over there. The other half of the reason is because I want to see who, well, not just who, and, well, not if, but where the people who shoot at them are. Then I'm going to apply cruise missile.
Troop transport reporting in. Get out in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
I think they're at the
Mission's
zone.
over. Let's head back to base.
Don't know. I think so, though. Okay, well that's a helicopter that appears to have a pair of magical floating gun pods. That is... some man pads.
Bradley, ready for action. Roger, moving out. Cavalry here. We're ready for action.
Drone status red. We must have been hit. Drone status red. It probably took a hit.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Direct fire, on my mark.
How many waves are we?
Vehicle status red. Situation's hot.
Who's getting shot at? I'm not sure who's getting shot at. I know that Booker's eating that helicopter. Oh, unless they're talking about the missiles over there. On the upside, if anyone does try to intercept the prism, we'll be able to tell where their SPAA is. Okay, well, I didn't see a skull icon, so I don't actually think we got whatever was over there. BMD2. My next goal is to try and move into, E. I wonder if I have enough points. I wonder if I can organize something like an elastic defense, where I basically use the two, or the 3 points kind of like tripwires, and then wherever a collection of enemy units is spotted, I can just shove a trio of tanks where the sun don't shine. Or, not trio, a quartet of tanks where the sun don't shine.
On rail. On the road again. Cav is on the field. Moving as ordered. Logi here, send traffic. Rolling on double nickel.
You go over there.
Heavy transport here, send traffic.
You...
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Cargo dumped.
And then if I've done that right, it should immediately have them,
Need supplies? Big road is ours. Last stop, everybody out.
it should immediately have them turn around and head back. If I've done that right.
Armored Cav is on the field. Moving out. Dumping cargo.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. That worked wonderfully. Recon. BMD2. Ah, that. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about.
Cavalry here.
I thought there was 4 of you. Or 5 of you.
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
What is it? A B-fist and a trio of bookers. Okay.
Copy. Relocating.
Okay, well, we appear to have E without too much in the way of fuss. BTR 80s, BR... Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... I don't have a helmet. I can grab all 3 of these and then just... plunk them down there.
Relocating to the next emplacement. Moving. We're on the move.
Yeah, they didn't have a good day. You know, helicopters would be very useful if it wasn't for the fact that
Artillery ready to fire, sir.
this whole area is going to turn into an absolute massive death zone for anything in the air by the time this operation is, by the time this operation is, by the time that we're well, in this is what I'm trying to get at. Also, I'm wondering whether or not I should put one of the, issue 33. Okay, so the Patriots are on it.
Cav is on the field. Solid copy. Moving out.
Ooh! I have no idea what you were doing, but you're dead now, so... And we also have a pair of B-10s.
10-4, we're moving. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
Grab a fire mission.
Direct fire engagement.
Drop it on them. I think what the descent key is doing is they're basically just sitting... I think what the descent key are doing is they're basically just sitting outside of weapons range. And they're happy to fire at...
Who called the cavalry?
BMP-1, BTR-80...
Driver, move forward.
Okay.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Let's dump that. Mission's over, going back to the depot.
Didn't I have... Oh! Okay, that's how they're getting across.
Cavalry is in combat. Let's blow them to pieces.
I prefer you target the vehicles over the infantry. I think the descent key were acting like meat shields. Which would be kind of interesting if that's if they were. Also, what did you get dinged up by?
Personal carrier here. Moving there now. All walking sandbags! Jump out! Transport is on its way. Passes out. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Cavalry is taking fire. Gunner, engage target. Armored is rolling out.
Actually, oh, that might be what dinged them. Yep. Game's having a moment. Can I move? There we go. What is that? SU-30. Okay, that's an SU-35. That, I believe, is a completely air-to-air platform. So that's basically that's target practice for the Patriots. That's nothing I have to worry about. As I said, target practice for the Patriots. I think the only thing that thing can carry that could pose a threat to anything I have on the ground
Ready to roll. Combat initiated.
would be a
Smoke screen deployed. The cavalry has arrived. Looking forward to going home.
pull them back. Descent key, helicopter. They're still in a gunfight with those idiots? Huh.
Logi here, send traffic. In the line, all out please. Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Mobile artillery standing by.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are on that key.
Engaging targets with direct fire.
Rockets and AT. Okay, well that's gonna be inconvenient. And I do not think
Anti-aircraft standing by.
that they're within the range. They are almost within the range of the, in fact, I think they are now. Or at least they would be if it wasn't
Anti-aircraft here.
they would be if it wasn't obscured.
New heading set. Fighting Falcon here. Turning hot.
Kill that.
Tank status is red. Falcon, mission ready. Going high. Flying under the radar. Copy, bugging out.
Okay, well that could be worse. So I need some more supplies over there. Alright, fine. Grab some of those. Grab... No.
That's a firm. We'll go. Roger that. Moving to shooting position. Armored cab, ready to rumble. Solid copy, moving out. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way! Copy. Relocating. Already there. No party without Artie. Providing direct fire.
Okay.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Pedal to the metal.
Oh! I'm guessing that was a book.
Battery setup here.
That may have been a book, but he's dead now. So I might end up moving the slam ram, or not? Yeah, the C rams. Maybe somewhere over here. More vulnerable, but eh.
In a big hole now. We gotta move.
Okay. You know what?
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Good copy.
That is
Next
exactly
waypoint
what I'm
received.
going to do.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Roger. We're on the move.
And I'm going to, if I have enough points, grab a pair of M-Shorads to back them up.
Already there. Roger. We're on the move.
Oof, right in the water. That would not be a great place to bail out. I want to do something.
Target marked. Direct fire. Engaging targets with direct fire. Direct fire engagement. Direct fire on my mark.
Hang on. I don't think I did that right.
Engaging targets with direct fire.
There, now I think I did that right. I want to see who shoots.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Gunner, target up ahead. Weapons team in combat, requesting orders. Keep moving! I got my ears on, go ahead. Reverse! Shut your crow catcher and move out!
Really?
Abrams here, we're combat
Ah,
ready.
grief. No one?
Heavy cav is on the field.
That's a little bit disappointing.
Striker here, go ahead. Pedal to the metal. Striker reporting in. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Five by five. Tactical truck ready to haul. Like a rocket sled on rail. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Oh, that's a lot of not very nice things.
Viper copy.
Grab you. Low altitude. BMD2. Okay. Well, they didn't do quite as much as I was hoping it would. How many waves are we in? Wave 8.
Heavy transport here, send traffic. Need a helicopter down? Copy, we take that building. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Heading back to home 20. Heavy cav, ready to rumble. Make way. Weapons team in combat, awaiting command. Move! Watch your spacing!
Unfortunately, that thing's still alive. Can I get the artillery
available, sir.
to fix that?
Direct fire engagement. Shut up and let's go.
Wave 9 incoming. Okay.
Heavy weapons team is under fire.
Issue-24M2. About to have a very bad day.
Logi here, send traffic. Let's hit accelerating. Shift is over, heading back to base. Troop transport, standing by. All asses dismount. All trench monkeys, dismount. Mission's over, let's head back to base. Weapons team in combat, send your orders.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Take that building! Ready to rain down death. Abrams, ready to roll. Moving as ordered.
Hey, they're dead now.
Weapons team under fire, requesting orders. Regroup and move up. Stand on it, come on! Copy. Relocating. Roger. Moving out. Come on! Move in that building!
Oh, that's a lot of not very nice things.
Move your fucking asses! MLRS ready. Send fire mission. Target marked. Direct fire. Move your asses, maggots! Heavy weapons team taking fire! Move your asses!
You probably don't want to go over there. In fact, you really don't want to go over there.
Someone asked for a ride? Striker here. We're combat ready. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Let's back out. Armored transport. Standing by. Moving there now. Troop
And then
transport,
you
standing
guys
by.
need to go over there to provide some kind of support.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Heavy cav engaged in combat. Gunner, new target front.
Melted.
Driver, move out. Full throttle.
Where's that artillery coming from?
Rocket artillery at your order, sir. Providing direct fire. I got my ears on. Go ahead. Unloading. Catch you on the flip-flop. I'm RTB.
Where is the... There they are.
Personal carrier here. Everyone, dismount. Heavy cav in combat. Rolling. Mobile artillery reporting in. Direct fire on my mark. Direct fire engagement.
I don't know if that's something you can do, but that's what I'm going to try. See what happens. What happened to these guys? Helicopter? Don't know.
Personal carrier ready. Mission is over. We return to base. Armored transport ready. Mission is over. Return to base. Abrams here. We're engaged. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way.
Oh! Guessing there was something important there.
Artillery at your command, sir. Engaging targets with direct fire.
That's a point I should grab. I'm probably not going to get C point back. Probably not. So what I'm thinking I should do is maybe try and consolidate around this. Then again, I can make a go for C point. Possibly with the support of the Abrams.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Moving out. Inland Abrams ready for action.
Okay, here comes wave 10.
MLRS reporting in.
Make 29K and I make 35.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Are you guys all ready to go? Well, the supply point's gone, so not really. That's fine.
Driver, move out. We need maintenance.
Okay, well there goes the Patriot battery. I still have some air defenses, so could be worse. T-80. Well, that's inconvenient. But like I said, it could be worse.
Let's take the hammer lane. Heavy armor is on the field. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Target identified. Fire. Hostiles on my mark. Fire. Gunner identified. Next target.
Okay, well that was less than welcome.
Need supplies? 1099. Mission complete. Your eyes and ears, sir.
There's still one more tank over there, though.
Heavy cab. Ready to roll. Let's roll him over.
Right there.
Gunner, take them out.
Yeah, you're about to look like a DU porcupine, Sunshine.
Shoot that target, Gunner. Our tank got hit, but we're still kicking. Rocket artillery ready, sir. Target marked, direct fire. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Providing direct fire. M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Driver, move out. Full throttle.
Get out from under the artillery barrage. Shoot 30 SM. What do you have? A single very large bomb. And you appear to be heading for my tanks.
Abrams here. We're in combat.
Were you dropping that on? Well, you're trying to drop it on my tanks. You're just failing miserably. Speaking of, do I? No, I do not. Although I can park that there in advance, so when I do get the Patriots back...
Big road is ours. Just grazing his. Tank still operational.
Please kill that helicopter. Thank you.
Heavy armor here. We're engaged. Get that engine running. Roger. Moving out. Moving there now. Copy. Relocating. Tactical truck ready to haul. Catch you on the flip-flop. I'm RTB. Rocket artillery scanning by.
So what? I'm assuming that was a master. Oh, there was 3 masters in there. Okay. Well, they're dead. They are dead, we are not. Good day all around.
Engaging targets with direct fire. Direct fire on my mark. At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Mobile artillery standing by. Direct fire engagement.
Ooh. Oh, it's basically on the money with that one.
Artillery ready to fire, sir.
Okay. Don't have the Patriots back yet, which is a bit of a pest. Oh, that's a pair of
Armored
tanks.
transport reporting in.
That's a pair of tanks about to come up behind the guys at B point. That's not nice. Oh, that's a lot of tanks.
Flight plan updated. Hard deck level. Attack vector confirmed. Ready to pickle. Back to home plate. I got a smoking engine. Not good. Strike successful.
Ooh!
Scout team engaged in combat. Let's go, boys. Light 'em up. Someone after a ride?
Just go. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold these points any longer, to be entirely honest. I think my primary focus should probably be on fortifying the area around the capture point. And I'm going to want to get those Patriots back eventually because there was a TU-160 with something very big and not very nice. Oh, okay, well they've already burned through all of their ammunition. So a very badly damaged TU.
Heavy weapons team in combat. Rock and roll.
Can you guys see that?
Ain't gonna pay no toll this time.
Okay, cool.
Weapons team engaged. What are your orders? Smoke grenade.
Dump smoke, run.
Roll's over. Let's head back to base. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Driver, move forward.
Get over there. I don't think they're going to be much of a challenge for the Set V2s, but the problem is that I don't think those tanks are going to be much of a challenge for the Set V2s, but I'd preferably like these guys to live. Also, where is that artillery coming from? Where is that artillery coming from? I can hear it, but I can't find it.
Combat initiated.
That's the problem. I can hear it, but I can't find it. Oh, and I got a ton of bookers I can bring to the party.
Copy. New trajectory set.
B11.
New grid set. That's affirmed.
Heavy armor engaged. Gunner engaged target. One more hit like that and we're done.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, you're not fine.
Moving to shooting position.
New bearing set. Viper, combat ready. Treetop level, roger. Let's reduce them to scrap. Fencing out. Let's drop some fireworks.
No, slightly further.
Green light, bomb run on target. Time to bug out. Preparing to pickle.
I know that if I do this too much, he's gonna have to re-engage, which is gonna be
Coordinates
pointless.
received. Bombs are ready.
Like that.
Ready, pickle. Back to Texaco.
Where is that stupid artillery?
Attack run complete.
No party without Artie. Engaging targets with direct
Okay,
fire.
well, there is that.
I've taken flak. Plane is still up. It's a miracle.
And there's something over there.
Affirmative.
Heavy armor in combat. What are you waiting for? Drive!
Weapons team ready. Look alive!
Reconnaissance, ready for action. Already there. Target coordinates received. Engaging.
Actually, no.
Abrams engaged in combat. Gunner, target up ahead. Reconnaissance is good to go. Copy. Relocating. Heavy armor in combat.
Hey, we have the Patriots back. Good, very good.
MLRS ready. Send fire mission. Providing direct fire. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Moving out. Mobile artillery reporting in.
Where is that stupid artillery?
Air defense at your disposal, sir. Vehicle status is red.
Finally.
Recon vehicle in contact with the enemy.
What do I need? Oh,
Breaker 19, who needs supplies? 99, mission accomplished. Ready to rain down death.
okay, well, they were about halfway. Where is that coming from?
Artillery available, sir. Direct fire, on my mark.
Some of it's coming from right there.
MLRS reporting in.
And no, they're restocking.
Our vehicle can't take much more of it. Air defense engaged. What are your orders?
What happened over there?
All right, go.
think. 24.
Already there. Bradley in combat! Requesting orders! Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Also, didn't I have a... I thought I had a bunch of RQ-7s up here.
Good copy. Solid copy. Pedal to the metal. Enemies hot on our trail. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Heavy transport here, send traffic.
Come on.
Troop transport reporting in. Here, beans, bullets, and band-aids. Roger, flip inside, heading back to base. I got my ears on, go ahead. End of the line, everybody out. Heading back to home 20.
Where is that coming from? Somewhere over here, I believe. But where? That is a very good question.
Drone is on its way.
It does not help that I cannot see the shells.
Affirmative. Waypoint set. Roger.
Bradley under fire! What are your orders? Recon vehicle here. We're in combat. Infantry engaged in combat. Move to this building. Recon vehicle taking fire over here! Backwards! Recon vehicle, ready for action. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
It's not the Patriots firing, that's something else firing. There again.
Mobile
They're attacking from outside the play box.
Heavy weapons team engaged in combat.
Oh, good grief.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Armored moving out. Armored moving out. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're on the move. Reconnaissance. Standing by. Enemy spotted! Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Already there. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Striker awaiting orders. Our vehicle has been hit! Need repairs! Our brat is taking fire over here! Air defense ready for action. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Abrams here, we're engaged! Hit the gas, driver! Hit it! Troop transport, standing by! Engaging the enemy! Vehicle heavily damaged! Need maintenance! No party without Hardy. Providing direct fire. Air defense, standing by. Moving there now.
Well, that was spectacular. Okay. Well, I was wondering where their artillery was.
Infantry here.
And you guys are out of javelins.
Infantry reporting in.
All ass! Friendly fighting vehicle, standing by. Pedal to the metal. Check a leg! One more hit and our vehicle's done! Tank status red. Situation is hot. Heavy armor engaged. Let's blow them to pieces. Troop transport reporting in. Roger, engaging. Abrams here. We're in combat.
Actually, pop smoke.
Our tank got hit. We're still operational. Heavy armor here. We're engaged.
Can someone please...
Striker awaiting orders. Target acquired. Engaging.
kill that?
To the missile age, choppers! Get in that building! Move, move, move!
Okay. Now.
Abrams here. We're in combat. Get those tracks moving. Heavy cav engaged. Pedal to the metal, driver. Anti-aircraft here. We're in combat. Striker standing by. Air defense engaged. What are your orders? Hit the gas.
You'll be fine.
Someone call for a cab? Good copy. Next waypoint received. The higher they fly, the further they fall.
Grab another one of these. Grab one of these. Actually, grab two of them. Over there. I can bring in another Abrams, and I think that's what I'm going to do.
Roger. Moving out. Popping smoke. Put that hammer down. Moving out.
Oh, there's the T-15. Joy.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Direct fire on my mark.
I don't have anything that can laze that, do I?
Troop transport standing by. Enemy spotted. Someone asked for a ride? Copy. Relocating. Smoke screen.
New course set. Viper standing by. Let's hit the hard deck. Bomb run confirmed.
Okay.
Vehicle hit. Holy shit, that was close. Smoke screen deployed.
Roger.
Vehicle damaged. Requesting maintenance.
Oh, good grief.
Copy.
Wilco.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. Personnel carrier in combat.
Okay. Hmm.
Rocket artillery at your orders, sir.
I wonder, can I...
Engaging targets with direct fire. Defensive smoke.
You can't see that, can you?
Already there. Friendly fighting vehicle ready. Roger. We're on the move. Artillery at your command, sir. One more hit and our vehicle's dying! Logi here, send traffic. Cargo dumped! Air defense here! Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Mission's over, going back to the depot. Tactical truck ready to haul.
Okay. Well, this honestly doesn't seem too bad.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Armor is rolling out. Driving to coordinates. Get those tracks moving. Recon vehicle ready. Engaging hostiles.
Can you shoot it, please?
Right here. We're in combat. Driver, backwards. Driver, move out. Bring us there in 10 seconds.
So apparently we won. With almost a 3 KD ratio. That's not bad. Okay. B Fist, Iron Fist, Cav Scouts, Booker, Cav Scouts, Booker. Okay. Troopers, Pack 3 MSCs. Set V2 really putting in work. Prism. Is that really the only thing that managed to take out in the entire match? Okay. KA-29. Book. Okay. More book. All right. So what did I lose things to? Aside from the air defense systems, I lost things to them a lot. I just know that off the top or right away. Mostly it's tanks. Huh. I would have genuinely loved to know where that artillery was firing from. Alright. So, that was that. That wasn't bad. And that plan seems to work. Using, trying to capture maybe 2 points at the start. And, build up points that way. And then maybe around wave 8 to 10, give up the points and consolidate around the main objective. Alright.